Coincidence, but probably not. Yeah, so I've been told I look like I could be annoying, and that I say things like that, and that increases that belief. But yeah, I get it. Like, I have blue hair, the nose ring, I wear ripped jeans. Like, I get it. I look like I would be very annoyed and bothered by most of the jokes told tonight. But I'm not. Like, I'm not an annoying SJW type. I actually hate feminism. I just think it has gone too far. I think that I want to go back to the foremothers and just say that I don't want the right to work. Like, I want the right to work completely removed from my life. And it's sometimes like guys aren't on board. Sometimes like every other time I tell this joke, I have to convince people like, no, you want this. Like, imagine if all women had to do for our livelihoods was please you. Like, we would only go to college to have sex. Like, whatever you want, we would do it and we would be so good at it. Like, you're into feet, I'll get a pedicure every day. On your dime, but I'll do it. I think like women are sometimes stupid. We like to blame a lot of our problems on like men and the patriarchy, but like I think all of our problems are our own, you know? Like when women don't want to get catcalled, they get annoyed by that, and I'm like, you know how men see you when you wear clothing. Like, that's on you. Women get annoyed that we get paid 30 cents less or whatever to the dollar. Work 30% harder, you know? This is a meritocracy. So I flew up here. I don't live in New York right now. I live in Nashville, and I love flying, but there's one thing that gets me every time, and it's the pilots always mumble at the parts you want to hear. You know, they start the flight and they're like, welcome, today's snacks are, and I'm like, is it Cheez-Its? I gotta know. Or is it like pretzels? I hate when it's pretzels. Like, refund me, turn around, I need to get on a new airline. Like, you know, the fasten seatbelt sign turns on and it's a little bumpy and they're like, sorry about the new fasten seatbelt sign, we're facing a little, going down, call your loved ones. Like, is this an emergency? I can never tell. It's always very inconvenient when that happens. But I'm pretty stoked to be up here. It's nice to get away from Nashville. I was recently, thank you. Yeah, it's hard in the South, but we won't go into that. I was recently rejected, and it's hard to sit in that. I went out with this guy, and we had like one good date. Like, we agreed we should hang out again. So I bought us a dog. I booked our wedding for 2022, guys. Yeah. And then he texted me and he was like, hey, it was fun, but this woman came back into my life who I wasn't expecting to. But I still want to be friends. And I was like, yeah, cool, pals. Hope that works out for you. But what I meant was that I hope she breaks his heart and then kills him. Because I'm sure almost everyone in this room, if you stay friends with someone who has a potential, they're always a potential. And I can't have that. He won't be a potential once he's dead. I also can't get a refund on our wedding venue if he's alive. So I really need that 50 grand back, you know? It was all my savings. So I live with two women my age, and they've gotten really into spin recently, which means I've heard a lot about spin recently. 1, 2, 1, 2, everybody. Did you know that just spinning a lot can get you anything you want? Your infertile womb can pop out triplets. It's amazing. No, it's clearly awful for me. They're starting to lose weight, and that is terrible. If I have to hear one more time about how their pants are not fitting anymore because they're so loose, I might have to walk into traffic. Because I think the only way I can lose weight is if I'm in a coma, and I don't think you can just go to a hospital and be like, comatize me. Like, I need 30 days out of this in order to get to my ideal weight, you know? And like, if I'm ever in a coma, I'm holding all of you to this, I want them to give me the least amount of sustenance that they can to keep me alive. Like, if I have to lose a spleen to get down 30 pounds, I'm in. Like, I don't want the good treatment. Send me to like the bad hospital. It's fine. I'll love it. Yeah, so I'll end on this. I live in the South now, and one of my roommates is a Christian who will not get kissed until she's married. And you can look at me and know that like we probably disagree on a few things in life. Like she doesn't believe in evolution, and I have a greater than 4th grade education in science. Yeah, she doesn't like gay people, and like they're some of my favorites. And she thinks we're all going to hell, and you're welcome, everyone. I think no one is. Yeah, so it's nice. But there's one thing I might move out, and I might just have to come back north. She does. It's awful. She puts the toilet paper under instead of over, like an absolute sociopath. All right, thanks, guys.